Good evening, guys. Welcome to another edition of our bootcamp. So now today I'll be teaching you how to create a color palette from a single color. A color palette from a single color. Now let's say I have this shape. Good. Let's say I have this shape, and then the color there is this guy. Let me use blue or something darker. Okay. So let me use blue or something darker. This is the blue I'm talking about. Now this is it here. Can you see now? If I want to, I can create so many colors from this color rather. I can create. So let me put it in the middle and show you what I mean. Or let me put it at the bottom because I'm going to be it's going to be going it's going to be getting lighter. Yeah, it's going to be getting lighter. So now let me copy this guy and create another color. Let me go to my edit. Or I could go to color anyone I want. Now from this same color, I could just move this guy right here. Can you see now? I could just move it. Can you see now? Is lighter than the other one. Can you see? It's lighter than this guy. You could now. If you want to create like four color palette now, like a four color. Now you can also copy this guy also. You could also go to color. You understand? You go to color. There's nothing. So you tap on this color and then you move it. You can either move it this way. You can either move it this way, anyone you want. Just make sure that it's a variant of that color that you are using for your design. So now we have this. If you use this color in your design, you are going to love what you get because you are not going to have contrasting colors. Do you understand what I mean? You are not going to have contrasting colors at all. Now let's create something lighter than this and then let's copy it again. Do you understand? Let's copy and then put it in the center. Let's go to color. Now this is on this color. Now let's tap on plus and then you can make it something lighter. I guarantee you if you use this, let me merge it together. Let me merge it together. Do that one. Those ones are the ones I created before. Now I'm merging it together now. If you use this thing in a design, you are going to love what you get. Do you understand? If you use this color in a design, if you use this color palette in a design, you are going to love what you come up with because they are not contrasting. Do you understand? They are not contrasting in any form because they are a variant of one single color. Do you understand? So that should give you an edge. You don't need to look for color palette up and down. You don't need to search everybody. You don't need to call people, please, or you don't need to ask people on the group, how do I create a color palette? Or can you help me with a color palette? You understand? And also, color palettes can also be different colors. Yes, color palettes sometimes you can use red and any other color that is not a variant of red, and will still go with your design. Do you understand? So you could create something like this, but most times something like this usually makes sense. You understand? If you create something that is bluish, like you know what I mean. You want to create something cool, you could go with this, and then you could also let me see whether I have any different distance. So I will show you now. I'll show you what I mean. Yes, okay. I think I have one here. I think I have one here. I think I have another one here. Okay, let me use this guy. Okay. So this is two different colors. You understand? They are not the same, but they how do I say it now? They really go with each other. Do you understand now? So you could use this also for a design. You understand? So it depends on the kind of design you want to make. You could use a variant of many colors, and then you could use a variant of for one color, and then you could use two different colors entirely. Let me delete and show you another thing that I just saw now. That looks like what I just taught you. Okay. Okay, where is this guy? Where is this guy? Okay, this is it. Can you see now? This All these colors are a variant of one. Do you understand? It's just like what I just did here now. If you use this guy for a design, you are going to love what you get. Do you understand? Aside from white and black that you're still going to use, or sometimes you're still going to put on your design, this is a very okay. This is very okay to use for your design. Do you understand? I don't want to take much of our time. I want this to be as short as possible. So thank you for viewing, and thank you for implementing what I just did now. So you could create a color palette to use in your own design. Do you understand me? Do you understand me? You could use something you want to use. You don't need to look for any other person. You don't need to ask for anybody for color palette. You could just create it, because as a designer you need to be creative, and this is one part of it. This is an example of creativity. Do you understand? Thank you for your time.